Hi, I am back. I know it's been like literally a couple months since I've recorded anything, but like I've been very busy with the holidays and we went to Florida. Not moving there yet, but went there on a vacation. I'm hoping I got a text. I think, all right, always hound my husband about moving to Florida. And sometimes he's literally on board and talks about, yeah, moving and selling the house. And then other times he gets annoyed with me talking about it. So I'm hoping that one of these times that I post something that I can say, yay, I'm moving. Hopefully, one of these times. But anyway, so I've been busy with just everything. And I got really sick over the holidays, which I'll talk about, which backed me up. I literally put my Christmas decorations away the first week of February. I have never in my life done that. It was driving me insane. After Christmas, after New Year's, literally the first day after break, the kids go back to school, I put everything away. Can't stand it. I gotta have my house in order again. I have to have like order and just things lined up and no tree. Okay, so anyway, what I want to talk about, I know I've talked about this before, but there's so much sickness going on, and right now I don't even know what I would do if the coronavirus spreads in the US. I will be a nutcase locked up in my house. Let me tell you, it won't be good. But anyway, just the flu in general, okay? A couple weeks ago, I saw someone post, and their little kid had a stomach bug, and they have two other kids, and there's a picture of him on Facebook on their couch with some blankets and a bucket, and the caption saying, "When you love your little guy, but you also love your white couch." No. First of all, there's a real good chance if a little kid is going to throw up, he's going to miss the bucket. It's going to be on, if not your couch, the floor, on top of the germs or in the air spreading around the rest of the family. Put him in a bedroom, please. Oh my gosh. Then last week I see a mom put up, and the little boy is laying on the couch, snuggled in the decorative cushions that everybody else in the household sits in. I know I've said this before, but I cannot stress it enough. Everybody hates to deal with sickness. Everybody hates it when their kids are sick. If you don't want everyone else in your house to get sick, quarantine your kids. It is not that freaking difficult. So this mom puts up, oh, high fever, and it was like a Thursday. Hopefully no one else in the house gets it and we won't have our birthday party this weekend. I'm thinking that stick him in the bedroom by himself and no one else will get it. Yesterday I see on Facebook another little boy cuddled up in the pillows on the couch, 104 temperature. And the mom said, does anyone have any tips on no one else getting sick and not spreading the germs? So I thought, you know what, I'm going to comment. So I went on. That was nice. But I put my whole quarantine story down, okay? Give them some games, books, handheld electronics. I would almost say that most kids nowadays, even if they're little, have a TV in their bedroom. My little 8-year-old has a TV. It's not hooked up to cable, but there's a DVD player, so he can watch his little movies in it. He's 8. It's been in there for probably 4 years. So, or some type of handheld game, okay? It's only a couple days. Your kid's not going to be scarred because you put them in a bedroom. You're going to go in and feed him and check on him and take his temperature and talk to him. He's not by himself. He's not in jail. But this is saving the rest of your family, okay? So I commented, and I don't even think she liked my comment, but that's okay. I had someone else like my comment. Anytime I get someone to agree with me, it's a win. Anyway. So I have even quarantined myself, okay? I did it over Christmas break. We went to my husband's grandmother's for Christmas, which I cannot stand anyway because there's about 70 people stuck in a small ranch house. Not enough fresh air. And people think they have to go to this even if they or their kids are sick. Well, there was someone or a few people there with the flu because myself, my little guy, and a total of 15 people ended up with influenza from this one Christmas get-together. Everybody has to hug you and kiss you on the cheek when they see you. Not anymore. Let me tell you, I'm done with that. Okay? When you want to see me, hi. There's no more hugging, no more kissing. Because when I came home from there on a Sunday, on Monday I had like a sore throat. I thought, shit, something's happening. I hate getting sick. Did not think it was going to be influenza. I was hoping it was just a little cold. Okay. By Tuesday morning, I wake up and I felt like complete shit. Horrible. I come downstairs and I thought, I got to get upstairs and quarantine myself because I knew something bad was happening. So I went upstairs and two of my boys, last time I was on, I said that two of my boys were in the process of buying their own homes, and they did. So two of my boys have moved out. So I now have 2 spare bedrooms, which is wonderful. And I know not everybody has spare bedrooms, but your kids have their own bedrooms. Okay. So, and to be honest, if I didn't have these spare bedrooms and I needed to quarantine myself, I would have went to the basement and stayed down there by myself because I didn't want to get anyone else sick. But I came up, I've turned this bedroom, used to be my son's, I turned that into a spare bedroom, and right there is a bathroom. So I came in here Tuesday, like at 1, and I did not leave. I did not come out of that bedroom, I'm not kidding, until Saturday afternoon. I did not come out of that bedroom. I told you my husband works away. So in the winter, he's off. Thankfully, he's been off like 4 months. Thankfully, he was off and didn't have to go anywhere. And it was the 31st of December. So for the next several days, I did not come out of that room from Tuesday till Saturday afternoon. I am not kidding. It was, I wasn't, okay, this is so disgusting. Not many people know this because I'm such a germ freak. But even though there's a bathroom in there, I did not shower or brush my teeth until Saturday afternoon. I had, because that was my son's bathroom, I did find mouthwash and plackers that I was using to clean my teeth. But I did not want to leave that bedroom to go get a toothbrush. And there's a shower in there, but I thought, why shower? I feel disgusting. It's not going to make me feel better. I just needed to lay down. I have not laid down that much forever. I can't tell you the last time. Another text. All I did was lay around. I got up to pee. I would text my husband to bring me some food. I rarely ate. I lost weight because I couldn't even eat. I had no appetite, felt horrible, had a horrible headache, had a temperature for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday. And then on Friday, it moved into my sinuses. I know it was influenza. It was like the really bad strand this year that was going around. Horrible. I have not felt that sick forever. So I did not leave the bedroom. I quarantined myself, okay? My husband brought me food to the door, brought me drinks to the door. I would open the door, take the food. That is it. I would get up to pee. I would get back in bed because I felt horrible. So when Saturday hit, I thought, okay, this is bad. I probably have to get a shower because being a germ freak, I felt like, not guilty, but almost weird. But I felt like death. It didn't even matter to me. So Saturday I get up. I literally thought I was going to pass out in the shower because I was so weak. Get a shower. I went right back into the bedroom, changed the sheets, laid down. Did that Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I barely did anything. And then when I came downstairs and I was around my family, which was very rare because I would come down and try and do a little bit around the house so my husband didn't have to be doing everything. I had a mask on, okay? These are great. And let me tell you, with this stupid ass coronavirus that they're talking about, I have masks on hand because when I was this sick, I had my husband buy like a pack of 10 and I went through all of them because when I came downstairs, whenever I left that bedroom on Saturday afternoon, I put a mask on my face so I didn't spread the germs to anyone else in my family. So I went through that whole pack. I had him buy me another pack so that if I was sick again, I had those masks. So I've quarantined myself. It's not just something I do with my kids. And guess what? My little boy, who was 8, a couple days later started with the fever, but I'm almost positive he picked it up at the grandma's party like I did, but his fever didn't show up for a couple days, which is normal. Believe me, I Googled the flu. You can show, when you're exposed, your symptoms can show up 4 to 7 days after you're exposed. Or no, they can show up 1 to 4 days after you're exposed. And you can be contagious for 4 to 7 days after your symptoms show. Okay? So, and the biggest thing is, you have to be fever-free for 24 hours before you're mainly not contagious. You still can be contagious, in my opinion, and that's the way it looked when I read about it. But that's what you have to go by. So I kept having a fever every night. I'd be good during the day, and then I'd get a fever at night. Plus, I felt like crap. So I wasn't coming out of the bedroom. I stayed in there. So anyway, my little boy was in there too. I did not get anyone else in my house sick because I quarantined myself. And that flu that I had, influenza, was extremely contagious. I heard a lot of people on the same time I had it. I saw people who I didn't get it from them, they didn't get it from me, saying how sick they were. I had one friend, her husband and little boy all had their flu shot. So the flu shot didn't even cover this strand, and they were all deathly sick from this flu. Okay, so flu shot or not, didn't matter. No, I didn't get a flu shot because sometimes I think they don't help. And let me tell you, it didn't help. It wouldn't have helped this year either way because my friend who had the flu shot got this same strand. Anyway, so we go to Florida. People go to Disney, I guess, even when they're sick. I'm not sure why. We went to MGM. My husband picks up that same strand. And I know it was the same strand because it was a lot of the same symptoms, like a really long lingering cough, because I ended up going to the doctor thinking that I had pneumonia or bronchitis because I couldn't stop coughing. And she said, no, people were having coughs for 3 to 4 weeks and feeling like wiped out. So I know he had the same strand. Plus, I was laying in bed with him the night we didn't know he was sick, and he was coughing, and I didn't get sick. And I would have if it wouldn't have been the same strand, because, once you have a certain strand, you can't get that strand again. So anyway, he got influenza in Florida. So guess what I did? I quarantined him in the bedroom of our condo. I bought an air mattress, and I slept in the kitchen dining room with my other little boy and daughter because I didn't want the germs. I didn't want to take a chance on that not being the same strand that I had. So for like the rest of vacation, he was quarantined in that bedroom. I would take him his food. He would go out and like walk around a little bit because it was Florida and didn't want his vacation ruined. So he would go like walk on the beach or whatever, not like enclosed in areas with people. But anyway, just quarantine your children. I'm telling you, it is the easiest thing you're going to do. It's going to save the rest of your house from getting sick. It's going to save you from having to have another, like when that kid gets better, your next kid is going to start with sickness. You're going to deal with 2 and 3 and 4 weeks of the flu. Instead of just one kid getting it, it's going to get everyone. And then if you get it, let me tell you, I felt like such crap. I have no idea how I would have taken care of everybody if my awesome husband wasn't here to do it for me. Yes, I would have had to. I would have had to put a mask on my face and done minimal things. I mean, granted, my kids are older. They were self-sufficient. They could have been. My 21-year-old was still here and my 16-year-old. So they could have done things for me. But just quarantine your kids or yourself, okay? I'm telling you, it's the easiest thing. And I get so irritated. I literally get so irritated when I see people with their kids just laying around the house. And then they're like, I hope no one else gets sick. And I want to say, guess what? Get ready for it. They're going to get sick. Okay? Anyway, I know. I talked about this before, but you don't even know how much it irks me. Oh, it drives me insane. All right. So anyway, the recipe I was going to share, it's like kind of like a fruit salad side dish. And I probably do 2 or 3 cans of mandarin oranges, maybe like 1 can of pineapple chunks, and 1 or 2 cans of sliced peaches. And then I take probably about again, I don't measure things, sorry, half a cup of sugar, a whole cube of cream cheese, and maybe like a cup of yogurt. Again, I kind of just like throw these things together and blend it up. And sometimes I don't have that much of a certain ingredient, so I switch it out or don't use as much of it. So anyway, I beat those up, the cheeses or the yogurt and the cheese and the sugar, I beat them with the mixer. And then add all the fruit with it, and then take mini marshmallows and stir them into it, refrigerate it. It's really good. And it makes a huge amount, so you have it for like several days. It's good to like snack on, side dish, whatever. Really good. Most of my family likes it. Again, not everybody. Anyway, I hope you like this. I know I harped a lot on quarantining over and over again. I'm telling you, it's important. And I tell you, you will see like a nutty ass person. If that freaking coronavirus spreads through this country, I'll be like batshit crazy. I'm not kidding. All right. Have a good day. Be kind and be clean. Bye-bye.